Good morning, Azeroth. Good morning, Azeroth. I am Neall, your friendly warrior tank from Medivh, and I help people learn achievements. And this is Good Morning Azeroth for Wednesday, the 28th of June, 2017. Neal's attempt to bring you the news from all around the World of Warcraft and today's top story. It's a new week in WoW. It's a new week in WoW. Yesterday was the reset for the week, and there's a lot of new stuff going on this week. New events for WoW for June 27th. The Tomb of Sargeras Mythic and LFR wings are opening up. Temple of Hot Mogu is this week. Legion Dungeon event, and Weathered Gem is your world boss. So first up, Tomb of Sargeras is unlocked. The mythic difficulty of Tomb of Sargeras, the mythic race is on. When I looked earlier, it looked like Method is leading the race. They are now 6 of 9. 3 bosses left to go, even though Method is in the EU and started about half a day later than the folks in the US. I think the folks in the US, Big Dumb Guild, I think was their name, was 5 of 9 when the EU started off. Method has already caught up and passed them and is now 6 of 9 in Mythic Tomb of Sargeras. LFR Wing 1 opened up yesterday as well. I went into LFR Wing 1 with a couple of the guildies, a couple of friends. It was interesting. The other tank I was with was just chain pulling everything, trash and bosses. Locked people out of boss rooms for at least the second and the third boss, and died to Miss Sassy. I'm calling her Miss Sassy. He died to Miss Sassy because he wasn't paying attention or something. I don't know. So LFR Wing 1, interesting. I will say that if you're working on upgrading your legendaries, you should go and run LFR Wing 1. From what we can tell, you get writhing essences from LFR, from normal, from heroic, and mythic difficulties every week. So go ahead and run all the difficulties in Tomb of Sargeras that you can run every week to get those writhing essences. You only get them once from each boss in each difficulty, but you should get, I was getting an average of 3 per each boss in LFR Wings. We will see Friday what I get from the normal bosses. So go ahead and check out LFR Wing 1. Also, if you're looking for writhing essences, they did make a fix on Friday, a hot fix on Friday, where your daily random heroic will grant you, I believe it's 5 writhing essences. So you can run a daily random heroic for writhing essences. You can run LFR and then Tomb of Sargeras, normal heroic mythic for writhing essences. Your weekly cash from your Mythic Plus dungeon. So running a Mythic Plus dungeon will give you a weekly cash that you pick up on Tuesday's reset. Those weekly caches will have writhing essences in them. And then emissary caches will also have writhing essences in them. So do your emissaries, do your weekly Mythic Plus, run your LFR, run your Tomb of Sargeras, run your daily random heroic dungeon. In addition to that, there are 2 new Broken Shore quests. 2 new Broken Shore quests for the Tomb of Sargeras. They include the Deceiver's Downfall and the Pillars of Creation. So make sure you head to Deliverance Point before you go into the tomb this week and pick up those quests before you clear your Tomb of Sargeras. Coming soon, Tomb of Sargeras wise, July 11th, Wing 2 will open. July 25th, Wing 3 will open. And then I think 2 weeks after that, and sometime in August, Kil'jaeden will open. I think there are 2 weeks between every opening of every wing in LFR. The brawls, you've got a PvP brawl this week, the Temple of Hot Mogu. In the special version of the Temple of Hot Mogu, players will be able to throw the Orb of Power to other players, and resurrection time has been reduced to only 5 seconds. So it's like hot potato with the Orbs of Power, and very quick respawns on very quick respawns if you die in the Temple of Hot Mogu. So interesting take on the Temple of Hot Mogu for the Temple of Hot Mogu. I keep threatening to do more PvP stuff, and these brawls seem like a good way to do it. I just have not yet done that this expansion. Come on, Neal, get some PvP. Go PvP. Do you even PvP, bro? Mythic Plus affixes. Mythic Plus affixes this week are teaming, explosive, and fortified. So that means I think teaming means you get additional non-boss enemies are present throughout the dungeon, and you have a higher number of folks that you're going to have to kill. With teaming with explosive enemies, periodically summon explosive orbs that will detonate if they are not destroyed. And then fortified means those non-boss enemies have more health and do more damage. So those higher keys, more trash, they explode. They put explosive orbs out, and more health and more damage. Interesting stuff there. So that's your Mythic Plus this week. Your weekly world boss is Withered Gem. Withered Gem is still dropping those unstable Arcano crystals. He's also needed for Unleashed Monstrosities. Now, as soon as this was announced, the Warriors cried out in unison, "Where's our Nithog?" He hasn't been up since the last week in January, first week in February. That's 21 weeks without Nithog. We need Nithog for our Fury Warrior Hidden Skin. And about the time they were crying out in unison about no Nithog for the 21st straight week, Blizzard announced a hotfix that you can now kill Odin in the Trial of Valor on any difficulty for a chance to pick up your Hidden Skin piece that you would normally get from Nithog. So, Warriors, Fury Warriors, go to Trial of Valor, LFR, normal, heroic, mythic, and kill Odin, and you might get your hidden skin piece that you need for the Fury Warrior. It's not an automatic drop, at least it doesn't sound it from reading Warrior forums. It's not a guaranteed drop, but it has a chance to drop there. So there's a place that you can farm if you don't want to wait for Nithog. Now, as soon as they announced that hotfix, all the other people who have things locked behind world bosses that haven't spawned, there are some rank 3 patterns, recipes hidden behind, I think, Nazak the Fiend and some others. They started crying out, "Hey, why don't you fix our thing too?" So we'll see if Blizzard is going to come around and fix the other world boss drops, or give alternate methods of farming those things, or not. This week, your weekly event is Legion's Dungeon Event, the Legion Dungeon Event. Final boss of each Legion Dungeon awards an extra item when defeated. You want to pick up the weekly bonus event quest, Emissary of War from Archmage Tymir, which will, upon completion, give you a cache of fell treasures, which contains a heroic piece of Tomb of Sargeras loot. You can do this with 4 Mythic dungeons or Mythic Plus dungeons, Mythic or Mythic Plus. I am recommending that people get their Profession quest or other quests out of the way at the same time. So I have lots of alts, 12 alts that need various quests and dungeons, and this is the week I'm going to try to knock a lot of those out. Try to get caught up on Balance of Power, on the Edict of the God King for your I don't know. You got quests or whatever. Balance of Power, attunements to Karazhan, whatever you got. Now's the week to get them done. If you can't find enough people in your guild, I'm sure a group finder group. There are lots of group finder groups looking for people to run dungeons, and you can start your own. There'll be a lot of people looking to run dungeons this week. So go ahead, get those dungeons done this week. Now's a good week to do it. Archaeology, the reward for these 2 weeks is still the Prize Rock neckband, which is an 850 neck with 3 sockets. 850 neck with 3 sockets. That's a good neck for your alts if they do not yet have an 850 neck. So go ahead and pick that up. Neall is still working. I've actually just last week got all of the pristines found, and I'm working on, I think I need 70 more dig sites to finish the 250 dig sites in Legion and complete all of my Profession achievements. Archaeology's being the last of those Profession achievements I need to do. So I'll be working on that this week. Also, this week, your Cosmith the Hungering is still dropping the pet. He's still dropping the pet this week, so if you need the pet from Cosmith, go ahead and head out and do that. The world boss this week is, let me bring up a map and go see. Withered Gem, I already said that. Your world boss is Withered Gem in Azuna. Already defeated him. He's given AP. He's given AP, so he's given out a nice reward this week if you need AP. Later this week, well, Right now, at the later this week, it says currently Reinforced Rings is currently active from the Nether Disruptor. It looks like we are working on both. The Mage Tower is closer to completion than the Command Center. Nether Disruptor has been destroyed, so no more Reinforced Rings. That's a nice buff to have. Mage Tower is on its way to being completed, and Darkmoon Fair starts on Sunday. If you haven't checked, Darkmoon Fair now has more achievements, and I'm interested in finding out what these are all about. Going to the World Event Darkmoon Fair achievements, skipping down to the bottom because I've picked up all the others. There are 4 achievements related to the Blight Boar concert. So, hey, you're a rock star taking the show on the road, perfect performance, mosh pit, are all related to the Darkmoon Fair, which comes Saturday night, Sunday morning. And I think there's a new toy as well. The toy being the Blight Boar microphone. Blight Boar microphone. So that's it for your news in WoW this week. It's a new week in WoW. Have fun out there, and keep up with me. Keep up with me in all the ways. A couple of those ways: Twitch TV The Neals. We're streaming live to the internet right now. Twitch TV The Neals. Go to the stream, throw up a follow. Appreciate the follows. When we get to 1,000, we're going to raid more pets and mounts. We're on OpenRaid. OpenRaid.zergid.com. All of the achievement events are held there. This week, High Mall, Mythic, and achievements on Friday, Alliance side, Monday, Horde side, and Sunday will be Trial of Valor achievements, Horde side. OpenRaid.zergid.com. Also, we're in a guild. Shadow Fates on Medivh, Shadow Fates on Exodar. Medivh is the Alliance Guild, Exodar the Horde Guild. Keep up with us there. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all the places, and Patreon. Patreon.com. The Neals, that's where people are helping Neal, help other people earn more achievements. We appreciate them all. For as little as $2 a month, you get thanked every time we do a run, and get other cool rewards over there at Patreon. Thanks to the patrons. Ragnar, Zuki and the Random One, Neal, Adafluzzi, Tendamava, Ocean Captain, Sinner, Audra, Carl, Lucky Bee, Darla, Psycha, Mystery Patron, that could be you, Belva, Vinlanalis, Kakarot, Actisync, Chigan, Ventheria, Equinsa, Ucha, Marasha, Petsy, the Beer Guy, Leanbeef, Coconutty, Chorfy, Azarea, Nuzaj, Divad, Shimei, Foggle, Deltanor, Tiger Song, Leia, Kluk Dog, Mystery Patron, that also could be you, Huv, Kamiya, Exa, Mystical, Jedi, Air, Mavazu, and Lymphos. They're all helping Neal, help other people earn more achievements. We appreciate them all. Y'all have fun storming the castle today, and remember, fire is still bad this X-Pack. Y'all have a great